Have you ever heard of a horse so small it could fit through a keyhole, yet so powerful it could leap to the heavens? Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of the Little Humpbacked Horse. A classic Russian fairy tale that's more than just a story about a magical creature. It's a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of loyalty, courage, and the idea that true strength isn't about size, but about heart and wit. Our story begins with an old peasant and his 3 sons. The 2 elder sons, Danilo and Gavrilo, are considered smart and capable, while the youngest, Ivan, is often called Ivan the Fool. He's not unintelligent, just simple-hearted and kind. Their peaceful life is disrupted when a mysterious thief starts trampling their wheat fields at night. The elder brothers try to catch the culprit, but fail, distracted by the cold and their own impatience. When it's Ivan's turn, he doesn't give up. He waits patiently and is rewarded with an incredible sight: a magnificent mare with a golden mane glowing in the moonlight. Instead of harming her, Ivan manages to leap onto her back. The mare, impressed by his spirit, pleads for her freedom. In return, she promises him 2 beautiful golden-maned stallions and a tiny, strange-looking foal with 2 humps on its back and long, floppy ears. This is our hero, the Little Humpbacked Horse. The mare gives Ivan a crucial piece of advice: never sell this little horse, for he will be your greatest friend and protector. True to her word, the mare disappears, leaving behind the 3 horses. Ivan hides the 2 stallions, but the Little Humpbacked Horse, Konuk becomes his inseparable companion. Of course, secrets don't last long. The elder brothers discover the stallions and, without telling Ivan, decide to take them to the market to sell. Ivan is heartbroken when he finds the stallions gone. But the Little Humpbacked Horse speaks to him, offering comfort and a plan. "Don't you worry, Ivan," he says. "Climb on my back, hold on tight, and we'll catch up to them in no time." And just like that, they're off, soaring over fields and forests. They find the brothers at the bustling capital city, struggling to control the fiery stallions. This is where things get really interesting. The commotion attracts the attention of the Tsar himself. Amazed by the stallions, he demands to buy them. Ivan, guided by his little horse, names an exorbitant price, which the Tsar surprisingly agrees to pay. But there's a catch: the stallions are so wild that only Ivan can manage them. So, the Tsar makes Ivan the master of the royal stables. Suddenly, Ivan the Fool is a high-ranking court official. This, as you can imagine, doesn't sit well with everyone, especially the old chamberlain, who sees Ivan as a threat. The chamberlain becomes our story's main antagonist, constantly plotting to get Ivan into trouble. His jealousy fuels the rest of Ivan's adventures. The chamberlain's first scheme involves the legendary Firebird. He tells the Tsar that Ivan has been boasting he can capture this magical bird, whose feathers glow with an otherworldly light. The Tsar, greedy for such a prize, orders Ivan to bring him the Firebird or face execution. Ivan is terrified, but the Little Humpbacked Horse is unfazed. "This is a challenge, not a disaster," he reassures Ivan. "Just ask the Tsar for 2 troughs of foreign wine and another of millet, and leave the rest to me." They travel to a distant forest, set the bait, and hide. Soon, a flock of firebirds descends, drinks the wine, eats the millet, and falls into a deep, drunken sleep. Ivan simply has to pick one up and put it in a bag. Mission accomplished. He returns to the palace, a hero, much to the chamberlain's fury. But the chamberlain doesn't give up. He learns of another legend, the beautiful Tsar maiden who lives in a golden boat on the edge of the world. He whispers to the Tsar that Ivan has claimed he can bring this maiden to the palace. The Tsar, now completely obsessed with possessing rare treasures, immediately sends Ivan on this new, even more impossible quest. Once again, Ivan turns to his loyal friend. The little humpbacked horse tells him what to ask for: a silk tent, delicious sweets, and various fine foods. They journey to the edge of the ocean, set up the magnificent tent, and lay out the feast. The Tsar maiden, intrigued by the beautiful setup, comes ashore to investigate. While she's admiring the tent and enjoying the treats, Ivan rushes in, and the little humpbacked horse gallops away with both of them on his back. When they arrive at the palace, the Tsar is captivated by the Tsar maiden's beauty and instantly proposes marriage. But she is not easily won. She has a condition. She will only marry the Tsar if he can retrieve her lost ring from the bottom of the ocean. And who does the Tsar send to do this? You guessed it, Ivan. This task seems truly impossible. The ocean is vast and deep. Ivan weeps by the shore, believing his luck has finally run out. But the little humpbacked horse has one more trick up his sleeve. He gallops to the center of the ocean and summons a giant whale. It turns out this whale has been suffering for years because it once swallowed an entire fleet of ships. And now a village has been built on its back. The whale promises to find the ring if Ivan can help set it free. The little humpbacked horse tells the villagers they must evacuate, as the whale is about to be released. Once they're clear, the whale opens its mouth, the ships sail out, and in gratitude, it sends an army of crabs to search the ocean floor. They quickly find the Tsar maiden's ring and return it to Ivan. Ivan returns triumphant yet again. The chamberlain is practically steaming with rage. But the Tsar maiden has one final, and most dangerous, request. She tells the old Tsar that to marry her, he must regain his youth. The secret, she claims, is to bathe in 3 cauldrons, one with boiling water, one with boiling milk, and one with ice-cold water. The Tsar is hesitant, so the chamberlain suggests they test it on Ivan first. This is his final, desperate plan to get rid of Ivan for good. The Tsar agrees. This time, even Ivan believes his end has come. But as he stands before the bubbling cauldrons, the little humpbacked horse whispers a magical charm. He tells Ivan to jump without fear. Ivan takes a deep breath, and with a final look at his friend, he leaps into the boiling milk, then the boiling water, and finally the ice-cold water. When he emerges, he is no longer Ivan the fool. He has been transformed into an incredibly handsome young man. The old Tsar, seeing this miraculous transformation, eagerly jumps into the first cauldron himself. But without the magical protection, he is instantly boiled. With the tyrannical Tsar gone, the people and the Tsar maiden rejoice. They proclaim the new, handsome Ivan as their new Tsar. He marries the beautiful Tsar maiden. And they rule the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. And of course, by his side, always, is his loyal, clever, and truly magical friend, the little humpbacked horse. So, what makes this story so enduring? It's a classic underdog tale. Ivan starts as the fool, the one nobody believes in. But through his kindness, loyalty, and the help of a magical friend, he triumphs over jealousy, greed, and impossible odds. The little humpbacked horse is more than just a magical helper. He represents the power of true friendship and inner wisdom. He shows us that sometimes the most unlikely-looking companions are the ones who will stand by you through the toughest challenges. It's a beautiful reminder that courage and cleverness come in all shapes and sizes. Thanks for joining me on this magical journey through Russian folklore. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales from around the world. See you next time.
Good night from Sleepy Tail.